Alright, welcome to another episode of my player career mode of Cricket 22 where I am playing as myself and in the previous episode we finished the first test match against New Zealand in New Zealand, and in today's episode we will try to finish the final test of this series. It's a two match test series and we are leading 1-0. And yeah, after ending the last episode I pressed X to move a day forward, and during that period I got selected to play against South Africa in an ODI series that's gonna happen in India right after the test series against New Zealand is over. So yeah, let's get on with it. Alright, so here we are in Wellington at the Basin Reserve, and we are about to play our second test match of the series and the second test match of our career as well. In our first test match we were in really good form. We are continuing the form that we are in. We scored a magnificent 152 runs, and here's the team lineup. Not a lot of changes in the team lineup. Yeah, both the teams are pretty much playing the same team. And here's Kane Williamson spinning the coin. Shikhar Bharat, our captain, has called heads, and it is a tails. New Zealand wins the toss, and it is up to Kane Williamson to decide what they're gonna do. And they have chosen to bowl first, which means we will be having a bat first. Interesting. Right, here's the players coming out of the beautiful dressing room of the Basin Reserve. Kane Williamson leading from the front. And there's our opening batters, Rohit Sharma and Shubman Gill. Hopefully we will be able to win this test match and the test series. Trent Bolt warming up. Rohit Sharma looking all set. The stage is set. Or hopefully what will be a beautiful test. The first ball of the innings coming up, Trent Bolt running in. And it's a beautiful outswinging delivery. Well left by Rohit Sharma. Alright, so let's just skip ahead to the point where we are gonna bat. Alright, it's the 21st over going on, and India is 60 for 3 and we are heading out to bat. One match, 155 runs. Neil Wagner again in the wickets, picked up the third wicket of India, and that's a nasty bouncer to welcome us wide. And we are batting with Cheteshwar Pujara again. I mean, if you remember in the previous test we had, India was struggling at 33 for 3, and when we walked into bat we were batting with Cheteshwar Pujara, and we went on to have a partnership of 200 runs. So yeah, a little bit of confidence booster happened over there. We are 8 overs away from lunch, and let's hope we do not lose any more wickets in this session. And if we go to lunch with the loss of 3 wickets, that's still okay. We can do something from that position. But if we lose 1 or 2 more wickets, then yeah, it's going to be all trouble for India. As you can see, the bar below our name is going up. It's yellow now, which means we are gaining confidence very quickly thanks to the form that we are in. And here's the beautiful stadium of Basin Reserve. Alright, beginning of the second ball of the 24th over. Tim Southee is bowling, nicely defended by us. India 70 for 3 at this point. Need to be very careful, very watchful of the balls that we are gonna play. Alright, beginning of the 26th over, Trent Bolt into the attack, and we have lost the that's a very beautiful delivery, and we did not have the timing on it. But yeah, we have lost the wicket of Cheteshwar Pujara, probably in the previous over that Tim Southee was bowling, or maybe Kyle Jamieson picked him up. I'm not very sure. I'll have to see the scorecard after this ball. Nicely flicked off the hips for a single. and Hanuma Vihari has walked into bat. So yeah, India in a little spot of bother right now. Alright, so yeah, here's the scorecard. Rohit Sharma gone for duck. Shubman Gill scored 12 runs. Ricky Bhui scored 33. Chetushar Pujara 17. Yeah, Kyle Jamieson picked him up. Alright. That's a very beautiful straight drive from us. It goes to the boundary. It is our first boundary of this innings. We have moved on to 6 of 13 runs. A beautiful front foot shot from us. Really showing the form that we are in. The very next ball, nicely defended. To be honest, the New Zealand bowlers feel really dangerous in this game compared to the previous match. I mean, in the previous match, not a lot of the bowlers looked as dangerous. They were not swinging the ball as they are right now, and yeah, and the result of that kind of disciplined bowling is the scorecard that you are seeing. India 79 for 4 at the end of the 27th over. Alright, let me just show you the stadium once. This is the basin reserve, lots of greenery, mountains all around, beautiful stands of basin reserve. There's not a lot of stands in basin reserve, so yeah, it's pretty much very nicely replicated, and a lot of greenery, a beautiful ground, few windmills in the background, and Trent Bolt is the bowler, and we will be facing Trent Bolt now. Another outswinging delivery which is really nice defended. Alright, it's trouble right now. The Indian wickets are tumbling very quickly. India have lost Hanuma Vihari 84 for 5. Shrika Bharat has walked into bat with us, and this is the final over before lunch, so I'm just gonna keep on defending in this over, and I'm not gonna look for runs in this over. I want to go to lunch without losing another wicket. Just look at the discipline that they have right now. Alright, so the final delivery before lunch coming up. Should be it. This should not be wide. Yeah, that's the end of the over. And yeah, we are heading to lunch. A session that completely belonged to New Zealand. And yeah, they picked up 5 wickets. And India 84 runs. It's not looking good. It's definitely not looking good. We do not have a lot of batting to come after this partnership. So yeah, this second session we need to be very careful in what we are doing. Alright, back after lunch, Colin de Grandhomme into the attack, 3 overs, 2 maidens and 1 wicket. He's bowling pretty well in this game. And we welcome him with an on drive. First delivery after lunch for us. Swing hit straight behind the bowler. Beautiful time shot. Just look at the replay. Oh, the sweet sound of the bat. And final delivery of the 32nd over coming up. And nicely defended. India 95 for 5. So yeah, that's a sorrow situation that we are in. New Zealand on top. Alright, beginning of the 36th over, Neil Wagner is back into the attack. And India 102 for 5. We are batting on 16 runs of I think 45 or 46 deliveries. So yeah, there's no 2 runs here. 44 deliveries. The final delivery of the 37th over coming up. India 109 for 5, and we are scoring at a run rate of almost 3 runs and over, 2.96 runs and over. So yeah, the main idea is to try to revive the innings from the damage that's been done by the Kiwi bowlers. Alright, the second delivery of the 42nd over coming up, and this partnership is starting to look good from India's point of view. A nice pull shot for a single, but yeah, we have moved on to 128 for 5, and I'm batting on 24 runs. Alright, beginning of the 46th over, India 134 for 5. We are batting on, I think, 30 runs. Yeah, we are batting on 30 runs of 73 deliveries. So slow paced innings, but we saw quite a few wickets fall in front of us. So that's the kind of innings we needed to play according to the situation. As you can see, we are batting on 31 of 75 balls, a strike rate of 41.3. Uh, Pretty nicely paced innings. And here's Shikhar Bharat batting on 22 of 56 deliveries. Plays a beautiful shot through the covers, and hopefully it will go to the boundary. It won't. It is a slow outfield. Oh, it does. Wow. I did not expect it to roll down to the boundary. What a beautiful shot. And as soon as he hit the boundary, we lost the wicket of Shikhar Bharat. India 139 for 6, and this innings just keeps on heading towards a bad position. Alright, Kuldeep Yadav is out here with us to bat. Hopefully, uh, we can do some damage, at least get the team's total to 200 plus. And that's my target. If we get to 200 plus runs, I believe our bowlers have the abilities to clean this Kiwi batting lineup. But to be honest, I've been really impressed with the way the New Zealand bowlers have bowled in this series. Even in the previous match, they bowled pretty well, and in this match, you can see it's India is 140 for 6. So definitely the Kiwi bowlers are having a good series. But it's the batters of New Zealand who have disappointed me. I mean, you hear the big names like Tom Latham, Kane Williamson, Devon Conway, Henry Nichols, and that's a misfield. And we are gonna run two. Yes. So all these big names in the Kiwi batting lineup, but they haven't been able to put up the performances to support that. And Team Saudi is here, and we have played a beautiful shot of the back foot, going for a second run, and we had to dive to make it home, but we needed to get back on strike. Good running. Alright, beginning of the 49th over, India have somehow managed to cross the 150 run mark. We are 151 for the loss of 6 wickets. And Trent Bolt is bowling, and he is bowling wide after wide. So I don't know what's the bowling strategy of Trent Bolt, but we are gonna try and spend as much time as we can at the crease. Another wide. Yep. A beautiful shot through the covers, and this has a lot of pace to go to the boundary. It does. We move on to 42 runs of 87 deliveries, and really impressed with the form that we are in, and the fact that we are converting that form into runs, which is very important. Alright, beginning of the 47th over, Kyle Jamieson is here, and India 169 for 6. We have driven this very beautifully through the cover, should get a couple of runs, and with those couple of runs, we should be getting to our half century. We do. Another half century for us. 50 of 105 balls, 3 boundaries, strike rate of 47. A beautiful knock, a really tough knock. But we are still out there, surviving and steering our team's innings in this match. Beginning of the 58th over, India 172 for 6. That was not timed at all. Very poorly timed. But good news is we are only 3 overs away from lunch, so hopefully we will get to tea. I said lunch, I'm sorry, just zoned out for a bit. So yeah, 3 overs away from tea. Hopefully we will be able to get to tea without losing any more wickets. That's a misfield, and we are gonna go back for a couple of runs. Yes. The second delivery of the 59th over, and just look at how packed the offside field is. But we still managed to find a gap, and the ball goes to the boundary. We pick up 4 more runs, and this has to be by far my favorite shot of this innings. The way we have played it and the way we have picked up the gap over there. And this was hit so nicely, so nicely. India 179 for 6. Here's Kyle Jamieson running in. We pull this one and take a single. Alright, so the short mid-wicket fielder is here, which means the mid-wicket area is completely empty, and we have played a beautiful shot. Is it 6? It is a 6. We dropped onto the back foot and just hit it straight over the bowler's head, and the ball just bounced on the boundary cushions. What a beautiful shot. No, clearly not big boundaries in the straight region. But yeah, some momentum to carry us into tea. Alright, here's Trent Bolt coming back for his spell. He's bowled pretty well in this game. I mean, 14 overs, 33 runs considered, picked up 1 wicket. Given the kind of match that Trent Bolt had in the previous game, he's done a pretty good job. Alright, beginning of the 66th over, and India 200 for 6, and yeah, we have reached the 200 run mark, and the next target I'm gonna keep for myself is taking India to the 250 run mark. So small targets in front of me, that's what I'm gonna do, not think too much about what can happen and what can be done. I'm just gonna play every ball as it comes, but at the same time keep smaller targets in my head. And I have nicked it. I should not have played this shot. Oh my goodness. I saw that ball swinging. I saw that it will get the edge, and I just played the shot. It's a total lapse in concentration. Should not have done that. Colin de Grandhomme gets our wicket. A very beautiful catch from Tom Latham. And yeah, we get out for 73 runs off 138 balls, 4 boundaries, 1 6. And India scored 203 for 6. Alright, so India were bundled out for 221 runs. Should not have gotten out at that point. I mean, should not have played that shot, but that's a learning for us to not play any rash shots at crucial stages of the game. Here's a few highlights from our innings. But we did have a really good innings. We played a really good innings, so that's a positive for us. But sad news is that we could not do a better job. So as you can see the scorecard, 78.1 overs played, India 221 all out. I think we were the top scorer, yeah, 73, then Ricky Bhui. Yeah, not a lot of dominant contributions from the rest of the batters, to be honest. And here's the record of the Kiwi bowlers. Trent Bolt picked up 1 wicket, considered bowled at pretty good economy to Kiwi bowlers. Neil Wagner picked up 2 wickets. Jamieson picked up 3 wickets. Saudi Grindhome picked up 2 wickets. Saudi picked up 1 wicket. So all the bowlers have picked up wickets. So yeah, let's get to the bowling aspect of our game. Alright, so here are the Kiwi batters walking out: Tom Latham and Devon Conway. Pankaj Jaswal, our right arm fast medium bowler, the opening bowler. So let's see how this over goes, and then we're gonna skip forward. We are fielding at point right now. Beautiful delivery to start with. Alright, final delivery of the first over coming up. New Zealand 6 for no loss, and yeah, that's what it's gonna be. So let's So let's keep forward. Uh, let's see if we get a chance to bowl. Alright, this is the second day, and I think, yeah, we are gonna have a ball. One match, 2 wickets, pretty early on in our career, and we have got the ball in the 20th over. Let's start with an off break. Give it a little bit of flight. Good delivery to start our spell with. New Zealand 73 for 1, and I have a feeling they're looking pretty good right now. So this might be a very close contest. Fourth delivery of our has been beautifully played on the leg side for a boundary by Devon Conway. Not exactly a great first over. It was a top spinner. He's played it pretty well. It was on the legs. And yeah, a really bad delivery. Catch it! And the very next ball, we managed to get the wicket of Devon Conway. Get in! Now that's a comeback and a half. Beautiful catch by Shubman Gill, diving to his right. And our strategy works. Devon Conway out for 40. New Zealand 77 for 2. And Ross Taylor, the legend, is here. Looks like, alright, beginning of our third over, and looks like there was an edge, but nobody was there to catch it. And it's a very bad shot. And looks like Ross Taylor is taking some charge. He scored 8 runs off. Oh, that's fun. That's fun a lot. Another edge, a thick inside edge. My goodness. That's the end of our over. And New Zealand are 94 for 2. So yeah, it's really important that we get the wicket of Kane Williamson here. Because I mean, he is a class batter. And if he is in, he's gonna score big. So yeah, we need to get his wicket very quickly. And we are bowling pretty good. 3.3 overs, 8 runs, and we picked up 1 wicket. Oh my goodness. That has been played really beautifully by Ross Taylor on the onside. Just picked it up very nicely. Beautiful shot. The ball spun a little bit after pitching, so it was right in the slot. But I don't mind that, as long as he's playing his shots, there's a chance that we will get a wicket or two. I think Ross Taylor is taking some liking to us. He's hit us for a boundary on the onside, he's hit us for a boundary on the offside. This is such a cruel game. What a brilliant catch! What a brilliant catch that is! We get the wicket of Ross Taylor at the very same position that he hit us for a boundary, and the cover fielder was just electric, diving to his right. Who was this? Was it? I don't know who this was, but this was such a beautiful catch. We pick up our second wicket. That was Hanuma Vihari, ladies and gents. What a brilliant catch. And here's Henry Nichols coming out to bat. 43 matches, over 2000 runs, and a very important batter for New Zealand. Final delivery of our over. It is going to be a dot ball. Alright, so we are coming back for our second spell in the 47th over. Our first spell was 6 overs, 3 made in 16 runs, 2 important wickets. And let's look at the Kiwi scorecard. Kane Williamson got out for 62. Henry Cole scored 18, so not a lot of damage done over there. Kuldeep Yadav picked up a couple of wickets. I picked up a couple of wickets, and Jaswal picked up one wicket. So it's Tom Blundell and Colin de Grandhomme uh, batting now, and they New Zealand trail by 58 runs. And we are hit for a boundary. No, please no. Alright, a couple of runs, maybe 3 runs. Come on. Right, so we are hit for 3 runs in the first delivery. Just look at the ball. It's completely damaged and we are nowhere close to the 80th over to even get a new ball right now. But those are the things that are not in our control. What's in our control is bowling at a good line and length and trying to build pressure and picking up wickets. Alright, so Kuldeep Yadav picked up another wicket in the previous over, and Kyle Jamieson has walked out to bat. Catch it, yes! That's a leading edge and another beautiful catch. And I'm just running out of words for the fielding that we are seeing. Ricky Bowie. New Zealand 178 for 7. It's trouble happening right now for New Zealand. Can we manage to wrap the innings up before they get a lead? That remains to be seen. Honestly, this spell has been really good from us. And we did pick up a few wickets and been bowling at a very consistent line and length. Alright, final delivery of our 12th over coming up. Nicely defended by Team Saudi. New Zealand 188 for 6. Alright, we are back for our third spell, and New Zealand, especially Saudi and Jamieson, have been batting pretty well. As you can see, they trail by 5 right now. And yeah, like I thought our bowlers would wrap up this innings very quickly, but we have failed as a bowling unit to do that. How's that? Probably height. Probably height's an issue. Let's have a look. My feeling is that height must have been an issue because or was it hitting? No, it was missing. Yeah, height was the issue. Alright. Catch it, yes! Team Saudi goes for a very hard fought 19 of 55 deliveries. Short leg fielder has been on fire all throughout the day. Was a top spinner, goes straight into the hands of I think Shubman Gill was fielding. Yeah, Shubman Gill was fielding at short leg. So yeah, New Zealand 216 for 8, and Neil Wagner is walking out to bat. Alright, first delivery to Neil Wagner. The idea is very similar. Try to trap him in one of the areas in the leg side. That's a very beautiful delivery. So yeah, scores are level right now. Out! That's an outside edge. A nick. How is that? Umpire did not raise the finger, and now he does. So we get our fifer. They are discussing if they are going to take a review or not. Very beautiful delivery, outside edge, and Shikhar Bharat, the wicket keeper, right on game. New Zealand 221 for 9. Yeah. And Trent Bolt walks into bat. And what a bowling spell we have had. 13.4 overs, 5 wickets for 29 runs rather. Our first fifer in our test career coming in the second match. Jasprit Bumrah bowling to Kyle Jamieson. New Zealand 221 for 9. The field is set. and nicely fielded by us. But yeah, you have to appreciate the innings Kyle Jamieson has played. 23 runs of 67 balls. He's been there, he's been fighting, and as you can see, if you spend enough time at the crease, you're gonna get runs. That's the prime example. Alright, so the beginning of the 76th over, and we need to pick this last wicket up very quickly because they're just keeping on extending the lead with every over that's passing by. The fact that Trent Bold's been out there for 25 deliveries is frustrating, and now he's hitting boundaries as well. So, yeah, we are leaking some runs right now. Alright, the new ball has been taken and it's been given straight away to R. Ashwin, and I think this could be a good tactic. I mean, Ashwin with the new ball always got the skills of bowling with new balls, so Ashwin can probably pick up this wicket. Alright, so finally the innings is over. There we are, and yeah, a pretty good match until now for us. We've picked up 5 wickets and we've scored a half century. It's a pretty good all-round performance from us, to be honest. So yeah, here's the New Zealand batting card. Kyle Jamieson, Ashwin picked up the wicket of Jamieson. He caught out for 39 runs. Very well played. And here's the bowling card of our team. We bowled 18 overs, 10 maidens, 37 runs, 5 wickets. Pretty impressive. So New Zealand lead by 24 runs, and I'm gonna end the episode here. We are going to finish this match in the next episode, and hopefully this match is going to be very different from the match we had in Bay Oval, and it has all the indication of being a good test match. So yeah, day 2 is almost done, and yeah, so if you like this video, please do leave a like. And lately I saw that one of my video, probably the previous video, got like 400 views, around 300 to 400 views. So a lot of people are coming in to watch the videos, and it's my request to you guys, if you like the content that I am putting out there, please hit the sub button down below and press the bell icon so that you can get regular notifications. So I'll be uploading these videos very regularly. I do keep on doing that, and yeah, hope you guys had fun. Take care. Bye bye.